The racial wealth gap in America is one of the most pressing issues of our time. For centuries, Black Americans have faced systemic barriers to wealth, education, and economic mobility. In this video, I'm going to explore how reparations can address these historic disparities through direct payments, land restitution, education, and healthcare. And why this isn't just a moral issue, but an economic one. I'll also dive into the groundbreaking work of economists like William Darity and A. Kirsten Mullen, and see how reparations could benefit society as a whole. These gaps aren't just statistical, they are deeply rooted in centuries of discrimination, exclusion from wealth-building opportunities, and outright theft of Black wealth. From slavery and Jim Crow to redlining and discriminatory lending practices, Black Americans have been systematically denied access to the tools of economic prosperity. As a result, Black Americans own a fraction of the wealth compared to their white counterparts. And this gap has persisted for generations. Reparations provide a direct way to address these historical and ongoing disparities. But what form should reparations take? Direct payments, land restitution, educational opportunities, and healthcare reform are all potential solutions that could begin to close the wealth gap. Direct payments, or cash reparations, would provide Black Americans with immediate financial compensation for the harms of slavery and systemic discrimination. But reparations don't just stop at money. Land restitution could provide economic stability, education could level the playing field, and access to healthcare could help build long-term prosperity. While reparations are a form of justice for Black Americans, they also present an opportunity for economic growth and prosperity for all of society. When communities have equitable access to wealth, education, and healthcare, they contribute more to the economy, pay more taxes, and reduce reliance on public assistance. By closing the racial wealth gap, we can create a more equitable economy that benefits everyone. Studies show that reparations could generate long-term economic growth by increasing productivity, entrepreneurship, and social stability. Economists William Darity and A. Kirsten Mullen's framework, laid out in their book From Here to Equality, provides a blueprint for reparations. They argue that reparations should be designed to achieve racial equality by addressing the long-term effects of Black poverty and exclusion from wealth-building opportunities. Their proposal includes direct payments to descendants of enslaved Black Americans, as well as investments in health, education, and housing, to create a more level playing field. How could we implement reparations in practice? Would it be a one-time payment, a series of investments, or a mix of both? And how would we determine who qualifies? These are some of the critical questions that need to be addressed when designing a reparations program. The implementation of reparations will require careful planning, including ensuring that the reparations reach the descendants of enslaved Black Americans, and that the funds are used effectively to build long-term wealth and social stability. As we've seen, reparations offer a powerful solution to address the deep economic inequalities that have been systematically created and perpetuated in America. Not only would reparations help close the racial wealth gap, but they could also provide significant economic benefits for society as a whole. By following the framework proposed by Darity and Mullen, and learning from past efforts, we can create a future where economic equality isn't just a dream, it's a reality. If you believe in the importance of reparations, share this video, discuss it with others, and stay involved in the ongoing conversation about racial justice. For more on the economics of reparations, don't forget to subscribe and tune into our next video on how we can take action today. Thank you for watching.